Alright, we are live, ladies. What is going on? It's Brando Linick here, and in this video I'm going to be very direct, okay? This is going to be a little bit of a different conversation because I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to be more independent. Now, you might be wondering, well, why should I listen to this guy on YouTube? Why should I watch a guy who's talking about how to be an independent woman? That's a really, really good question, and the whole reason is because over the last year and a half, having been able to get around quite a bit of people, women, alright, who have been able to make significant independent lifestyles, meaning that they've been able to fund themselves independently and they've been able to have freedom to do what they want to do when they want to do it. Every single one of them who I've gotten around who's had a lifestyle of freedom and independence and being able to do what they want to do when they want to do it, every single one of them, they're their own boss. They are their own boss, and if you want to be independent, alright, and you want to be able to spend more time with your kids, or travel more, or do more of the things that you love, and have just more freedom on your shoulders, the best thing you could do, from what I've gathered, honestly, is being your own boss and starting your own business. And going back a year and a half ago, I was a baker in a restaurant. Before I was able to build a full-time income business on the internet, I was doing that. I was working 50 hours a week, and I wasn't independent by any stretch of the imagination, and it was frustrating because I wanted to be independent so bad. I wanted it so bad. I wanted to spend time with my family. I wanted to be able to have the freedom to not be reliant on other people. I wanted to be able to have the freedom and ability to not have to work my butt off, working 50 hours a week, and then after 3 months I can finally save up to, take a vacation. I wasn't wanting to do that anymore because it was very limiting to what I could do. And I was outgrowing my job. I don't know if you've ever worked a job and you're just really working hard and you feel like you've outgrown what you're worth to the company, to the business. That's where I was at. So I started looking on the internet, looking at business, because I knew to become independent myself, the only way to do it would be my own boss. I realized that, and that's when I got around other people, and I got around women, and I got around other guys who were doing it. But there's a lot of successful women who are building businesses and being their own boss. And I took what they were doing, alright? I looked at the internet because I knew people were building businesses online without employees, without supplies, without crazy overhead, and I started doing research, and one thing led to another. I came across a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of blog posts, a lot of articles, and it was like this for like 3 or 4 months straight, just a lot of information overload, trying and testing things out, going through reviews. And it wasn't until I came across an actual couple, alright, an actual couple who was building a business online, who didn't have to put their baby girl through daycare, alright, who didn't have to put their daughter through daycare while they're building a business. Most of the time when you see traditional business owners, they're working their business so hard 5-10 years in that they had to put their daughter and their kids through daycare. Well, this person was building a business online. They didn't have to do that. They had time freedom, leverage, because they didn't have the overhead associated with a traditional business. All right, that was really attractive to me because they're just building it on the internet. They had independency, they had mobility, they had flexibility and actual freedom without someone telling them how much they were worth and how much they're going to get paid. And because of that, I began to model and copy these people, all right, this couple, okay, and I began to model and copy them. And it took me 3 months after that point to create a full-time income business working part-time. Now, is that average or typical? No. You guys need to keep in mind, I busted my butt off doing research and trying and testing things out, actually taking action on what I learned for like 3.5, 4 months. Previous to that point, I'd failed in different businesses for a very long time. And when I came across this person, things just started to make sense for me. And I realized if I wanted to be financially independent and independent as an individual in today's society, then I would need to model someone who had already walked down that path. So that's what I was willing to do, put my ego off to the side, and I just took action on what they shared, and I was able to create those results. But I took action. I didn't sit there and, expect results overnight. I didn't sit there and hope and pray that things were going to happen for me. I took what I learned from these women and how they started their own business, became their own boss, but they took action to actually acquire that success. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's just my 2 cents and tip when it comes to being independent. I really hope this inspires you to go out there and take action and really sparks the idea in your mind that being your own boss and starting a business is one of the best ways you could set up for yourself and family to be independent, alright? Financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, it's one of the best things because when you take control of the horse, you can steer it the direction you want to go. When you don't, that horse will go straight to the water because it wants to. So I really hope you guys got value. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. If you'd like to learn more information about building a business and income on the internet, if you're coachable, trainable, you want to learn how to use the same system I've been able to use, then connect with me on my site. The link will be down below. It's 123marketingtips.com. I'll actually connect with you guys there, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Take care.